Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline, if you don't know or if you're new here, and I have a little vintage and used clothing business called Neomai Vintage. And yeah, I'm 20 years old, figuring out my life and myself as an entrepreneur, and that is basically what this channel is. So if you're new here, welcome. And alrighty, I need to get started on today's activities. Today's chores. Basically, I need to clean up my office space today because we got back from a big thrifting event, which if you haven't seen my last video, definitely go watch that. It's a whole vlog of us going to Denver from Houston to sell at ThriftCon, which is basically the biggest thrifting event that you can do. And yeah, we went and sold at ThriftCon. It was a very fun little trip, and now the office is a mess and I need to clean it up because basically when we got back from ThriftCon, I immediately started moving and we threw everything in this office and I left it for a week. So I need to clean up, get reorganized, and get myself ready for the next couple of weeks of markets. I'm mainly doing the one in Houston that I do, which is called the Montrose Market. And then we have one weekend where we're going to be in Austin for Saturday and Sunday. So that'll be fun. I might film that one as well. Yeah, that's basically what's been going on around here. Let me give you a little tour of the office right now. Just kind of show you the state of it. It's a little messy. You know, these like warehouse office spaces get pretty icky when you leave them for a week or more. So let me just show you the state of the office right now. This is pretty much how we left it right when we came back from ThriftCon, and we just threw everything on the ground. There's just kind of stuff everywhere. It's very crowded. Everything in these buckets needs to be hung up and pretty much reorganized, and I need to figure out what I want to bring to the regular markets on the weekend. But yeah, lots of organizing to do, lots of cleaning up. Alrighty, it is time to make a coffee before I literally fall asleep standing up. I don't know what's going on with me recently, but I just like am so exhausted no matter what, unless I'm like actively drinking a coffee. So here I am. I think my boyfriend and I just went like really hard moving in. Like we were moving in for like 4 days straight, and our house had a lot of things to be fixed up. So we were constantly fixing this, fixing that, running to Home Depot, fixing this, blah, blah, blah. Freaking, I don't even know, organizing this, cleaning stuff, cleaning more. I was scrubbing tiles for hours, like that kind of stuff, to the point where I'm just like I feel permanently exhausted from it, even though I'm not going to be exhausted forever, but like that's what I feel like right now. So it's been like the biggest effort ever for me to get to work because I just like don't want to be here right now. I want to be like in bed snuggling with my cat, but I can't. I recently ordered a bunch more Nespresso pods because I ran out of the espresso, but I do have like coffee pods. I got some more. These are the flavors I got. Yummy. Oh my god. I am finally done with editing this YouTube video. I literally feel like I've been sitting here for 3 hours because maybe I actually have been sitting here for 3 hours. It wasn't even that much to do. It's just I'm tired and my attention span is like 4 seconds long. So if my phone beeps, I pick it up and then I start scrolling. My computer is sounding like it's about to explode. Ignore that if you can hear it. But sometimes I'm like really good at ignoring the addiction of scrolling on Instagram. But the Met Gala just happened yesterday, and I do happen to be kind of interested in like all of that kind of stuff. So like every time I open Instagram, I'm like stuck for at least 5-10 minutes just like looking at everything about that, and it's so hard not to do that. I'm trying really hard to kick that habit, and it just gets worse when you're tired. Like when you like already don't want to be doing what you're doing, like your brain's like, no, just reward yourself for the little work you just did and scroll for a little bit. and then it takes me 3 hours to do pretty simple editing tasks. So here I am, it's finally downloading, and then I need to make a thumbnail, and then I'm probably gonna start posting it, or maybe I'll go home because the Wi-Fi at my house is a little bit better. And now, since I'm not hungry yet because I had a little snack, I'm going to start organizing this place. There's just a lot of like bags out, and I need to hang up the stuff in the buckets now, so it's time to get moving. Ta-da! It's looking better. Now I just need a vacuum. Okay, you guys, so it is currently about to rain, apparently. There was just so much thunder outside. It's 2 days later now. Last thing I filmed was on Monday. Today's Wednesday. Yesterday I kind of took a... No? Hello? Last thing I filmed was on Tuesday. What did I do on Monday? Now I'm confused. It is 2 days later now. The last thing I filmed was like 2 days ago, and yesterday I took today to hang out with my family and just have like a fun, chill day because I'm still definitely in need of like some chill time and some fun time because I feel like I'm like on the edge of burnout and I really don't want to go over the edge. So whenever I have the opportunity to like just chill for a second, I'm doing it and it feels great. Speaking of chilling, last night was so stressful and I'll explain why. Anyway, so speaking of chilling and doing quite the opposite of that. Yesterday was fun. I hung out with like my cousin and her husband, and it was like a really fun day, and we cooked at our house, and we basically showed them like me and my boyfriend's new place. And then we left for a couple hours, and when we came back around like 9:30, our either fire alarm or carbon monoxide alarm was going off. We were way more worried that our carbon monoxide like system wasn't working properly, or it was working properly and there was a carbon monoxide leak. So this is 9:30 at night. My cat is in the house. I'm freaking out. I shove her in a carrier and I throw her outside so she can get some fresh air just in case there's like actually some kind of gas leak or something. And luckily both of our parents live really close by, so we called them. They came over immediately, started checking things out, and I think we pretty much determined that our like detectors were basically old and they were making a sound that was like replace it or just get new ones. So it was just so stressful, and by the time we like felt comfortable being there, we had 3 new carbon monoxide and smoke detectors like just laying around. I felt like I was super anxious, but I thought okay enough to go to sleep and have my cat there still after like we had opened so many doors and windows just in case, whatever. And we were like falling asleep, and then my cat gets up and suddenly I look at her and like her eyes are watering a lot, and I have no idea if that has any indication that she's like having a reaction to like some kind of gas in the air. I don't know. This was at 12:30 at this point. I was just super sensitive to literally anything, and because my cat's eyes started watering, I was like, no, I don't want her here. I'm gonna freak out if she's here, and like I don't know, what if she can sense things better than us? And now it just started raining. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty heavy rain. Anyways, I called my mom at like 12:30 at night to be like, can you please come get Luna? Because Luna used to live at my parents' house while we were in the middle of moving. She's comfortable there. Can you please come get her and just take her for the night so I don't have to worry about her while I sleep? Blah, 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 blah. Not to mention my cat Luna has had like things where her eyes just start watering randomly, so it could have been just a coincidence. But because I was just so exhausted and anxious about the stupid alarms, I was like, just take her so I don't have to worry about her while we're sleeping. And that was that. So then my mom came over, grabbed her. It was stressful putting her in the carrier. This morning we had to go get her again because we felt pretty confident this morning that everything was fine. I really hope you can't hear the rain over me right now. It's pretty loud. And yeah, so basically I just had a really stressful night. I only fell asleep because I was exhausted. Like, I was still pretty anxious, but I just like was exhausted and I passed out pretty much. I don't know if that story made any sense. I'm still kind of like out of it and sleepy. I made a coffee earlier, but the oat milk started like congealing with the acidity of the coffee and it just looked not good. So I did not drink it and now I'm not caffeinated and I'm feeling a little drowsy. But I have a plan for today and I intend on executing. So let me tell you what's up. I just tried to move away from the window just in case you can hear the rain really loudly. So basically yesterday before I hung out with my cousin, we were like hanging out in the city and I went to my favorite thrift store out in the city. I thrifted before I hung out with them and I was gonna film some clips there, but like I had like exactly an hour before we had to leave the thrift store to meet them somewhere, and I was just like literally so rapid fire mode going through the racks. I did not have time to film anything. I like every second counted, so I didn't film anything, but I can show you a couple of things I got. It was only like $75 worth of stuff when I'm usually like over 200 because I didn't get to go through all the racks. Let me show you a couple of things that I got. I got a good amount of purses. Here's one of them. I just realized this was $10. Sometimes I don't look at the prices, honestly. I like the shape of this one a lot. Fun little green purse. I really liked this shiny red bag. I just feel like it can really make a statement in an outfit. Got this like satchel bag almost. It's just kind of like a sack situation. Another sack purse. This one. And then two more little sequin bags. Again, I've been obsessed with these. I don't know if anyone's on my same level with like thinking that these are that cute, but got this little white one. And then this one's so cute. This one's one I might actually keep and see if I use it at all. And if I don't use it, I'll sell it. I don't know. It's just very my vibe. I'm gonna think about it. And then for clothing, I didn't get that many pieces, honestly. Got this cotton tank top. It has little beads on it. It is something I'm probably most excited about. It's just $3. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I don't know if you say DKNY or something else. I'm assuming it's DKNY, but it's just a cute little tank top with like a fun strap in the back. I'm trying to find more things for summer because I definitely have more winter stuff right now. So it is very crucial that I cater to the people of Houston with the more summery items. More tank tops, t-shirts, stuff like that. Got this one. This is fun. I honestly don't know where I expected to sell this, but I just thought it was too fun to pass up. I mean, how often do you see one of these that's like actually kind of well made? Like it looks nice. This one's just a really old teddy, like long vest kind of thing, and it's got like the red velvet texture to it. Got this tank top. This is similar to a top I got a couple weeks ago and kept for myself. I would probably keep this one for myself if it wasn't a little too big, I think. The shoulders are just a little too wide, but it's still very cute. And it has the tie in the middle, nice and flowy. I love these kinds. This is a more modern sweater vest, but even though it's modern, it just has a cool tag. I know I was just talking about getting more summer things, but if I see a cool sweater, I'm gonna pick it up. So I got the sweater, very fun. This is probably one of my favorite recent sweaters we found. Here's the tag. At first I thought this was just a regular old satin tank top, but actually the tag is vintage, so made in USA indulgence. And I've seen a couple of these. I just really like how like delicate someone can dress this up. Dress it up, dress it down. You can kind of do whatever you want. This fun floral top. Also a little modern, but it is Oscar de la Renta, so I think it passes. Next one's a modern one as well, but I mean, come on. It's Winnie the Pooh! And it's such a fun color. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got on that thrift trip. Okay, I just laid out all of the items that I want to post on the website because I decided I want to prioritize that right now and start the process of uploading. I feel like I've been definitely procrastinating that, so I need to get this done. These are items that I've thrifted pretty recently, so a lot of them I love so much. Like literally all of these brown ones are some of my favorites ever. Like this crochet top, oh my god. So I'm gonna get started on that and I'll start with the pictures. Okay, I just finished taking the pictures. That honestly took me longer than it probably should have because I'm just not really used to it anymore. I used to do it like really quickly and I had to get used to all the little camera settings that I would change. It's been like probably a month since I last did this whole uploading process, so I gotta get used to all the little steps. Now I'm going to download the pictures from my SD card and edit them because I could either edit the pictures or start measuring the items, and when I measure I stand up and I don't really want to stand anymore. I'm just gonna edit the pictures and then I'll probably end up finishing everything tomorrow because I do have to go home, and then I'll probably see you tomorrow when I finish up the product uploads and stuff like that, and then we'll see what else I get up to. Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. It is currently like 11:30 in the morning and I just got here to the warehouse. Guys, I know you're all wondering, is that the same brown tank top from the last 2 days? Yes, it is. And I honestly don't have any good explanations for myself other than the fact that it's one of my favorite tank tops. And if it doesn't stink, I'm gonna rewear it. Okay, at least I'm not wasting water by washing things that aren't dirty, okay? I literally don't know how I didn't notice that I was wearing the same tank top for this whole video until I started editing it, but it is what it is, okay? I rewear a lot of my clothes until it's actually dirty. So that's all I have to say about that. We had a very busy morning at the house. We had like a locksmith come to change all of our locks, and we had a sprinkler guy come to fix our sprinklers that are very much messed up, and just stuff like that, and stuff I had to be home for. And finally I was able to leave, and now it's 11:30 and I have a lot of things to do today. So honestly, I might not even talk much on camera today. I might just show you what's happening because I really need to get to measuring these items behind me. There's quite a few and the measuring takes the longest time for me. So I'm going to try to just like blast music, lock in, get this done, get the items uploaded, and then like make some kind of post on Instagram about the new drop. And I have to get this all done pretty quickly because I have a hair appointment at 3 p.m. and I have to leave at like 2:30 and it's 11:30. So I don't even know if I'm going to get to eat today because like this takes me so long. Like it takes me so long. Let's get started. And I forgot coffee again. So I'm like running off of pure adrenaline. Okay, I just finished the product uploads. My brain feels like absolute mashed potatoes. But I'm done, and now I need to just like kind of post about it a little bit. I'm really glad I got that done, but I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard. Okay, I just ate my lunch, and now I just scheduled the email that goes out when new stuff gets posted to the website, basically saying, hey, there's new stuff, and it also has a little discount code in there for email subscribers. Now I'm working on the text message that'll go out. Definitely, if you shop on my website, sign up for emails and text messages because you always get a little discount through that. So I'm gonna finish this up and then I gotta leave pretty quickly to my hair appointment. And yeah, that might be the end of this video. If it is, I'll make an outro later. Okay, here I am again. As I'm editing this, I realized I never filmed an outro. So here's the outro. Thank you so much for watching. As always, check the links down below for my Instagram and our website. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video, what your favorite part was, maybe what your favorite piece that I thrifted recently was. And yeah, give her a like, subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And I think that's all I have to say. Okay, have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one.